Assalamu alaikum. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Heena Siddiqi show on Canada One TV. उम्मीद करती हूँ आप सब लोग खुश होंगे, खैरियत से होंगे, जहाँ पर भी होंगे। लेकर आ गए हम आपके सामने एक और एपिसोड, एक और स्टोरी और एक और टॉपिक। आज का जो हमारा टॉपिक है, जो हमारी स्टोरी है, वो हम सब लोगों के लिए बहुत इंस्पायरिंग है और हमारी कम्युनिटी में बहुत सारी ऐसी ख़वातीन हैं, लेडीज़ हैं जो बहुत अच्छा काम कर रही हैं और उनमें से एक हैं हमारी गेस्ट। शी इज़ अ पावर हाउस एंड शी हैज़ बिन डूइंग फिनोमिनल जॉब इन एम्पावरिंग वुमेन इन द कम्युनिटी एंड ऑल्सो शी इज़ अ मदर while raising her kids. She is doing so much that I am highly impressed from her capabilities, and she is a professional IT person and also फाउंडर ऑफ इंडियन वुमेन्स सर्कल कम्युनिटी ग्रुप। तो चलिए वेलकम करते हैं एंड उनको इंट्रोड्यूस करते हैं आपसे। वेलकम नेहा, हाउ आर यू?
Thank you, Hina. Thank you for having me on your show, and I'm doing really well. Excited to be here with, with your audience today. And first of all, I would like to congratulate you.
Thank you
for your show, and I know you're going to be hitting your 100th show very soon.
Thank you.
So that's absolutely incredible.
Oh my
and
God,
this is
thank
a
you.
small token of appreciation from Indian Women's Circle to you. For your community work, for your media work, it's absolutely incredible.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm very much grateful for this wonderful gesture and upliftment. Again, you proved it. You proved it that you don't leave any chance to empower and uplift women. This is I would say obvious statement of your work, that how passionate you are and how respectful you are, and really like that's coming out from your heart actually, I think.
Thank you, Hina. I guess one thing that I've learned while running Indian Women's Circle, and the whole idea of how it even started, is that we have to support each other and we have to appreciate each other, recognize each other's work. I think we all are doing something or the other in our lives, and we just need platforms like these to get it out. So once again, thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So we have Neha Khandelwal at our show, and my inspiration, my curiosity, and what I've been looking into her, we're gonna sort it out today, and then we're gonna share with our audience how she's managing, how she is pursuing this amazing contribution and work towards this beautiful group. I have attended this celebration last year, and that's how I got to know you and about your work. It was a fabulous event, Neha. Amazing work done by you and your team, and I was highly impressed that you've been doing it for so many years, and I have seen that it was empowering the business owners, the ladies in the business, and it was a kind of a private event only for ladies, so it was kind of a safe space, as you mentioned, for ladies. So what was the idea, and how do you start feeling like there is a need for this kind of a group?
Absolutely, Hina. Thank you for asking me. It's very close to my heart. And I absolutely love sharing this story. So it all started way back in 2014 when I had my first son. And I was just a couple of years into Canada. I immigrated here. I just got married. My husband was here. So here I was in Canada trying to really figure out, my living, a new family, getting married, new place. Everything was brand new.
Right.
And I've spent my entire life in India. I've worked briefly in UK for a couple of years and then moved to Canada. It's not easy, right? To completely shift your base from one country to the other. And I was also trying to figure out the same while figuring out, my husband.
You got married, right?
Exactly.
Recently,
so it was a new relationship, right?
That time.
So when I had my first son, I think what I was really longing was for my friends. So I had my husband's friend, but they were all guys. None of them were married. I would just meet few people here and there.
Right.
And then more than that, I was like, on my mat leave, I was literally tired of just taking care of the baby, house. You're stuck at home.
Right.
And you're dealing with a lot of, motherhood challenges.
And postpartum too.
And postpartum depression. I mean, postpartum blues is what I definitely felt, feeling sad that, okay, I'm feeling this. I don't have a friend of my own
Right.
to share my feelings with, right? And then I used to try to talk to people in the park or some event. It didn't really work out because I guess everybody's a stranger to everybody.
Right. And they don't open up that
You don't open
much,
up,
yeah,
right? It's like you're suspicious about things, like we don't know who that person is. So, you know, you're not going to share everything with that person in that setting.
Right.
So that gave me a thought of like, how can I create this space where mothers like me, initially the idea was around young moms, mothers like me or women like me who are new immigrants to Canada and don't have a social circle, how can I create that space for them? And being a technology person, like I've worked my life in technology, so I was like quite fascinated by Facebook, and that became the platform. And I remember actually sitting in the middle of the night and creating this Facebook group, writing literally very vulnerably, you know, my name is Neha, I'm an IT professional, I just gave birth to a baby, I'm looking for friends. And
how was the response initially?
It was phenomenal. Like within a couple of days, I had like, what, 50, 60 members joined the group, and I was like, this is great.
Nice.
So I initially started with organizing meetups.
Right.
So first meetup was basically Square One, Mississauga, Starbucks.
Right.
Just created an event saying, you know, we're having a meetup here.
Right.
All women who are new immigrants are welcome to join. Okay. And here we were in our first meetup, 4 of us, and we are still friends. It's the 9th year.
Wow.
It's the 9th year I've been running Indian Women's Circle.
Such a long period.
And the best part is, Heena, even today the meetups I do, I actually just did a picnic.
I've seen the pictures.
Last Sunday.
I'm not here yet. Like, why I didn't miss it?
Even in that, I had someone who was just 3 months new to Canada.
Wow.
And was looking around for a circle like that. So my intention with this was to create a safe space, a trusted, a close-knit community where women can feel safe, inclusive, heard, supported, empowered, and share. It could be about anything. I really do advocate the importance of social connections because, you know, for professional things, you have resources.
Yes.
You can go to an employment agency, you can go to job fairs. There's nothing like that for social connections. Right. People should not be struggling to really find a similar community. Right. So my idea is to create that space, provide that opportunity, have women come who need, you know, different things in different walks of life, different time of your life, you'll need different things, and get that through Indian Women's Circle. So that's kind of my story, motivation, and like I said, every meetup I do, we've done probably around hitting 200 meetups, kind of, almost 200 meetups, 5, 6 large social gatherings, International Women's Day celebration, special events. In each event I have done, each meetup I have done, I have met at least one woman who has said that I was longing for this, and thank God I made a friend through this, and thank God I met someone, you know, who helped me in my career, you know, or helped me settle in a new country, and I feel so much better.
I would like to let you know that when I have attended that event, the Diwali event, last year, I was in a state of shock because I have never experienced such kind of a woman-oriented event in Canada on such a level and such a beautiful, constructed and organized, and
thank you.
It was so impressive. It was so impressive. I was like, and then it was like a, they're doing ramp, they're doing modeling, they were dancing, there was so much, there was giveaway, and then there was not just like, it was not looking like an ordinary event. It was looking like a, you know, a granny awards or something.
I am so flattered by that.
Yeah, it was really good.
My idea with any event I do, Heena, be it, you know, a small meetup that we do or a special event like Diwali Gala, my intention is twofold. One is to do something different. Right. Definitely want to do something different than whatever is happening. Yeah. That's one. The second is it's with a purpose and a vision. Right. Right. It's not just for doing an event. It's not a party. Right. It's yes, it's a party. Yes, it's a party. Yes. But the idea is to really feel empowered. Right. Really feel, you know, you have a tribe. You're celebrating. Right. You're bringing people together. It's that platform for me.
I felt really beautiful when I felt inclusion for all ages, all body types. Yes. Everything was performing, rocking on stage. Everybody was getting opportunity to perform, to celebrate, to I would say to get comfortable, to get accepted amongst all. So that was really beautiful about the community you have created, that people are so much open and so much, I would say, warm with each other, which is like flattering. So I would recommend everyone to join this beautiful group. Like, you will experience so good vibes and such a nice treatment in this group. So yes.
Thank you, Heena. That really means a lot.
Yes, definitely. Like for me to share this kind of a platform with my audience and women out there, they will get great connection out of it, and also the quality time with quality people. I've seen amazing professionals, hardworking, dedicating business owners. They're like, promoting their businesses. So if you want to be the part of that community, then most likely.
So one of my vision of Indian Women's Circle is also to provide a platform for women entrepreneurs and business owners to showcase their businesses, highlight their businesses, right? So through such events, it's an opportunity, and for us, it's an opportunity to celebrate. Because you and I both know our day-to-day lives are busy.
Yes.
We have our, the careers, whatever be it, our profession that we work, and then we have our passion lives. I would say a parallel life that almost all of us have. We like to do something or the other. It could be craft, it could be TV show like you do, it could be me running a community. But there is something, and you wanna be able to give time to that, right? So all the events of Indian Women's Circle are open to women of all community, all kind of countries, or I would say like diversity. It's like diverse audience is definitely welcomed. We've had people from different countries attend our event, so they're definitely open to all. And I would just encourage people to, if you're feeling anything, and if you need someone to support you, this could be one place to.
You know what? Why don't we do one thing? We're gonna have a like take a look at this clip. What I'm going to show is about this Indian Women Circle event, like Diwali event and other few events, and about Neha as well, that how she is doing and about her, her life. Why don't we take a look?
Definitely.
Right? So we're going on break. Meanwhile, you keep watching the show. We'll be back shortly, so stay tuned. Welcome back to the Heena Siddiqi show on Canada 1 TV. Today we have with us Neha Khandelwal, founder of Indian Women's Circle Community Group and also recipient of many awards and recognition. And I would love to talk about now a very high achievement of her career. It's about like top 100 women, Neha, right? Top 100 women in Canada, actually,
Yes.
for I think networking or something, right?
So it's basically Women Executive Network. It's an organization that recognizes incredible work and achievements of women all across Canada.
Wow.
So it's absolutely unreal for me to receive it. I was nominated for this award for my community work and community leadership for Indian Women's Circle last year. And I remember submitting all the details and I was like, I don't know if I can actually, win this.
We always doubt ourselves.
We definitely doubt ourselves. But one thing that I would, want to say is that when I was thinking about, when I had to fill in the form and whatnot after the nomination, I was writing like what I have done over 8 years for Indian Women's
Must be
Circle.
fascinating to writing all that stuff.
I was in tears because I actually have saved a file of all the testimonials that I ever received. And you will not believe, when I created that PDF, it was 87 pages.
Wow.
Of comments of group members saying things like, thank you for creating such a community. We had nobody. And now I have friends who are family. Or, thank you for creating this space because I was lonely. And now I know someone I can talk to.
Right.
And someone has written, I've been in Canada for 30 years. I've never met a friend circle like this. So thank you for creating that.
Nice.
And I'm not kidding to you. While just putting it together, I was in tears because I think that's what keeps you going and motivating. I'm like, I have to do this next meetup. I have to do this next event because it is kind of impacting people's life. Right. So this particular award, WXN Canada's Most Powerful Women Top 100, it recognizes women who've done some incredible work in their fields. It had professionals, it had business owners, it had executives, and my category was Community Impact Award. I think it was Canadian Tire Community Impact Award. And there were, I believe, 9 women, including myself, who got this award for their incredible work in different areas of life and their community work. So this was definitely a dream come true. Really, I don't have words to kind of express gratitude for that. I think more than that, it's a recognition for the community that Indian Women's Circle is. It's not just me who is running it, right? Like, yes, I have started it, and yes, I do kind of organize everything and, take it very seriously. I lead it.
But there are so many people around you.
People who make it what it is. The warmth that they have. And I have literally seen women helping women in the middle of the night for either if it's something related to kids, for example, someone is going in emergency. I remember someone was going in labor and she actually posted a message that, I'm having this anxiety issue. What am I going to do? It's just crazy. And I cannot tell you, like at 2 a.m. in the night, here are all these people helping her calm down and telling her what to do. And there she is delivering her baby. And then we got the news next day that,
beautiful.
Thanking everyone. And I'm like, this is just, served its purpose, basically, right?
So that's how people are comfortable over there, so open. Also, like, what else new community people or, people who joining it, like especially women, right? So what they can expect or what they can get out of it, what else?
Absolutely. So like I mentioned, it is definitely a close-knit community. It's never about how many people are there on the group. For us, it's always about what we're doing and the quality of work we are doing. So there are 3 main things that I can say any new member who joins the group can expect. One is it's a social platform for you to connect with everyone else. You can ask things about neighborhood, school, how I can settle in Canada, maybe any other information you need about local areas, local places, places to visit, whatnot. Restaurants, food is a big big topic of discussion always. So that kind of interaction, and you'll get the most real recommendations, because people will respond if they've tried something. Right. So you get the right advice over there. We also have the second thing that they can actually expect is around some mentorship around the career or career guidance. I do have a LinkedIn group as well, where people can connect professionally with each other, at least make connections, and then maybe they can refer you for a job, or maybe provide you the right resources, guidance, share those materials with you, or just share their experience. Right. So it has helped as well. We've done career mentorship events as well in the past.
Nice.
That has helped new immigrant women to really get the right direction.
Yes.
And the third thing I would say, it's a platform for business owners to showcase their businesses. We do a regular business thread on our group where
weekly?
Not weekly. It's quite random, I would say. I don't follow
the day, certain
don't
day.
follow the day. Like I said, I do things differently.
Yeah.
So not following what others are doing, but I post it often enough to make it visible for the community members.
So basically they have to be active all the time. Active all the time. Every day you have to go and check, okay, is this the business day? Yeah. That's a nice way to keep them active.
No, we have the business thread where women can actually post about their business. There's no limit. Like, you don't have to just post one. You post twice or thrice or whenever you want to post it.
Right.
But we have that dedicated thread, and people can also go back and refer to that if they're looking for services. Someone is selling clothes, someone is selling services like immigration consultant, realtors, mortgages. Someone is doing, business. Someone is selling something from home. They've just started something new. It's a very small scale. So, established business owners, or the new, or providing services, or selling physical products, right? They can share it there.
Right.
And like I said, I also do events like Diwali Gala, International Women's Day, where there are opportunities for women to really become our sponsors. So that way we get the support.
I've seen a lot of giveaways. Like, am I gonna get one?
You have to come to the Diwali Gala this year. Okay, let me do a shameless plug-in here. So we have our Diwali Gala coming up on November 16th.
Okay.
So you have to definitely come, and you please save the date.
Yes.
But it's a great opportunity for us to get support from women, entrepreneurs or business owners. We also actually look for allies. So it's, there are organizations that also support us. Last 2 years, we have been supported by SBI Canada Bank as our presenting sponsor, and then many other women sponsors as well.
Right.
It helps us to really put together an event of such a scale and such a quality.
Right.
But at the same time, it's also an opportunity for us to highlight them, to highlight their work.
Yes.
Because Indian Women's Circle is also about empowerment and uplifting each other. So it's not just a sponsorship, it's more of, we want to highlight you.
Right.
Your work, your passion, the services and products you offer for our community as women.
Right.
So those are the three main things, and then there's a lot of fun stuff actually.
Yes.
Like the summer picnic. You must have seen some pictures. We went crazy with the rains.
Yes.
And the Indian street food.
Yes.
So we do a lot of fun stuff as well.
What about the mental health corner?
Thank you.
I have seen some of your work, but I would like to elaborate on it. So
definitely, thank you for asking that. So as part of Indian Women's Circle, as the founder of Indian Women's Circle, I definitely support the cause of mothers and women's mental health. We have partnered with a global organization. It's called Maternal Mental Health. Every year, first Sunday of May, I think, is celebrated as a day to spread awareness that it is really, really important for women and mothers to take care of their mental health. So I do share resources. There are a lot of workshops that happen through the organization that people can attend. And also it's like sharing some stats around really how much it is needed. So it's been almost 5 years, consecutive 5 years, we've supported this cause, shared information.
Right.
And
do you experience anything? Have you seen any women out there in your group experiencing mental health challenges, and they step forward and share their
definitely people have benefited from that. I think its purpose is twofold. One is it's when you share things like these, it makes you stop and think about yourself.
Right.
Our lives are so busy.
So busy.
We are juggling 10,000 things at the same time.
Definitely.
And you as a woman, put yourself last.
Yes.
You're going to do everything for everybody, and then will be your time, right?
Yes.
I think we need to change that. We need to start thinking about ourselves, because like it said, you can't pour from an empty cup.
Definitely.
You have to consciously pour your cup, right?
Yep.
And as we grow, you know, we have different kind of challenges. That's what I feel. And I kind of have heard it from my community as well. You know, we grow, we are growing, we are aging. You know, we get health issues.
Yes.
Our career changes are happening. We're advancing in our career that demands our attention, right? Our parents are aging. You're in a new country. Your kids are growing. Yeah. So there's a ton of things. The whole environment is changing. Pandemic happened, and it was a challenge for everybody, right?
Yes.
So all those things happen. We're working from home. We're all the time in front of computer. I think we have to consciously take a step back as women, and not only as women. I would say men and women both.
Yes, both.
Really need to focus on our mental and physical health.
You have to reflect, actually.
You have to reflect. So when we share information like these, resources like these, it makes you pause.
Right.
And think, am I going through something like this? Right? And if I am, here is the way to I can first talk about it, read about it, right?
Right.
So it can help in any which way. So our focus and purpose is to really share that information, to talk about it. I've had people from my community actually record videos and share their personal journeys of how they went through some mental health issues and then what they did to resolve it, right? And that also motivates other people, because sometimes people are hesitant to talk about it.
Yes, definitely.
Right?
They don't want to be open about it.
It's a taboo around this issue, and our cultural conditioning is very different.
Very different,
Very different, you know, back home and here. But times were also very different at that time.
Right.
It's changed completely. What our parents, the environment that our parents grew in, or when we were child, it was different than how our kids are growing in.
Yeah.
Too much of media. I shouldn't say media. I take that word back. Too much of iPad and, you know, screen time and whatnot. We also
gadgets,
binge watch, gadgets, whatnot. I think it's important to reflect on what we wanna just take care of ourselves.
What three advice would you be giving to the women out there who are going through with challenges, struggle, or mental health? Three things.
So first, I would say is really consciously make time to take care of yourself, to unwind, to relax. The Indian Women's Circle meetup actually has this purpose. Just for example, it's me time.
Right.
It's only women. And I've been asked often that why I can't get my kids and why we cannot come with family.
No kids allowed.
No kids allowed.
You have to leave it to the daddy.
Yes, for one day, for 2 hours. Right?
Yes.
The meetups are for 2 hours. We do it in a restaurant. So you don't have to worry about anything.
So it's an actual me time.
Actual me time.
Yes.
I literally write in all my meetups that
I love the idea.
Get ready to unwind, get ready to relax, forget everything, get ready. You know, if you like to get dressed up, wear your heels. No more flats. But just be happy about you having your own me time and really relax. Have good food, drinks, meet new people, talk, whatnot, right? That's number one. I think consciously make time. And if you plan ahead, so I plan my meetups, you know, for Indian Women's Circle way ahead in advance. And I have volunteers also who help me with that. So they also plan.
Wow.
So we know, like, you know, next Sunday we're going to have a meetup. You're going to plan your week around that. So if you plan, you're going to make it happen.
You're going to make it happen.
Right? The second advice that I would really give to all the women out there is that ask for help. We're very, very bad at that. I think, I don't know, it's some innate ego that we have. I'm going to do it all myself.
Well, we're just conscious that we don't want to bother other people with their problems. Their people have already enough trouble. We already have challenges. Like, how can we expect help and support from others? It's going to be selfish, but actually it's the reverse.
It is the reverse. And See, when you ask for help, you're only probably gonna reach out to people who are close to you. So your friend, maybe your mom,
and then you give them back as well.
Exactly.
When the time comes, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or your spouse, right?
Yeah.
Go and ask. Go and share that you need help. I think there's nothing wrong in it.
Okay.
You know, when I was actually expecting my second child, one of my friends told me, Neha, get all the help you need for those 2 months in terms of cooking and cleaning and whatnot. And I actually did. And I could see a huge difference how how the things were when I had my first kid and then how things were when I had my second kid. I asked for help. Right? And it could be even in your professional life. I always kind of say that as a mentor as well. I do a lot of mentorship in my career. I always say, if you're struggling with something, find out someone, find out a leader, maybe in your company, outside your company, whom you can connect with and ask for advice. Because if you don't ask, you don't get anything. Everybody is busy, right? You have to just ask, right? And the third piece of advice is my favorite one, and I've learned it hard way as well. Recognize your achievements and celebrate yourself. Super important.
Definitely.
And my inspiration for this advice actually is Google's workshop. It's called I'm Remarkable. It's now a separate organization, a non-profit organization. It's called Remarkability. I attended that workshop in 2019 when I was working in one of the banks, and I came out of that workshop completely transformed. I was like, what just happened? It was so true. It really talks about openly sharing your achievements.
If it's an open one, or you have to like pay for it?
You have to register. You have to. No, it's free. It's free. You can still. It's open now. It's a non-profit organization now. But when I joined it, it was run by
What do you call
Google.
it?
It's called I Am Remarkable.
I'm Remarkable.
I'm Remarkable. And the whole idea is that if something you've done is based on facts, you can openly talk about it at your workplace, be it your work achievement or your life achievement. Right. So if you've done something and you have the facts about it, there is no shame in talking about it. Because if you don't share, people won't know. Right. And like in our in the professional side of things, like it's always said that people are not going to notice what you're doing. You have to tell them what you're doing. Right. So if you have numbers and if you've done something, you have the proof. You have all the right in the world to go ahead and talk about it, and also be very proud of yourself. And it could be a small thing. If you learn cooking a new dish, be proud of it. If you've achieved an award or received an award, go be proud of it. Talk about it. Right. So I think recognizing ourselves,
your own efforts and own things.
Yes. We also dismiss the this is something I have actually had a conversation on with one of my friends. We dismiss our compliments.
Yes.
Hey Neha, you're looking so great today. Oh no, my hair is not that great today. We have this tendency.
Yes.
Versus
instead of us saying, oh my God, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm liking it too. We don't do that.
Right?
We don't do that.
So we don't do that.
So we have to take it, absorb it, accept it.
Absorb it, accept it. You
very nice strategy. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, you have to. Right?
I'm gonna do that.
So I am extremely thankful. I actually became the facilitator for that workshop. I was so impacted by that workshop. So I've taken that I'm Remarkable workshop for Indian Women's Circle as well in our last year's International Women's Day. But it is free. I really do advocate and share about it. It's free for anyone.
Well, thank you so much for sharing. Now it's time for us to wrap up our show. It was a wonderful time with you, and I am overwhelmed and full of joy, and what an amazing session we had. Any final notes for our audience from you and Indian Women's Circle?
Oh, thank you. First of all, I have to say that, thank you for inviting me on this show.
My pleasure.
What you're doing is also incredible, and reaching your 100th show is remarkable. Like, absolutely phenomenal. It takes a lot of effort, passion, dedication, consistency, and getting out of bed to do something. I totally understand what that means. So congratulations on that effort of yours. And I know you also won Miss Mississauga pageant. So congratulations on that. It's again incredible. And what I would want to say to everybody who's watching us today is that please take care of yourself. It's really important. It could be through anything that works for you. And definitely, I welcome you all to participate in our special events, especially the Diwali Gala
Yes.
that's coming up on November 16th.
Yes.
It's going to be at the Red Rose Convention Center, Mississauga. It's definitely a much awaited event for all of us, but also a great opportunity for women to connect with each other. Yes, it's a women-only event.
Yes. That's okay, we want that.
Yes, exactly.
We have all the other events, it's a mixed gathering, but this one is only for women, so
Only for
I
women.
love that.
Yeah, that evening is yours.
Yes.
So it's exciting.
And we can
and
dance crazily.
You can dance crazily because this year the theme is Disco Diwali.
Oh, wow.
So you're gonna basically
Have
experience
fun.
completely different vibe.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not gonna share much details.
Yes.
We'll keep it a surprise. But once again, thank you for having me, Heena. It's a pleasure. And thank you for giving me this opportunity to share about Indian Women's Circle, about my journey as an immigrant and as a woman. I really do appreciate your time.
Thank you so much once again. It's always an honor to empower, to support, to bring hardworking women on this platform and to hear the story and struggle and all the journey of this progress. So this is so empowering for everyone out there who is watching our show. So go support, join this beautiful group by Neha Khandelwal, and if you want to connect with her, you can reach out through her social media, and I will post the link of her profile on Facebook when it's going to be airing on Facebook. You can watch our show on Facebook and YouTube, and also on IPTV channel or Canada One TV. So I hope you like our today's episode, and I'll see you next week, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only on Canada One TV. Good night, Shaba Khair, Allah Hafiz. Keep watching Canada One TV.